I have a bit of an update for you guys. I think the best way to do your export is probably to turn off all of the layers of the original model and leave on only the layers that were baked to give you the graphic underlay. And I say underlay because the line work that we're going to be exporting, we want it to be pure. And we don't want it to be obscured by the lines that I created when I exported this, which already has lines in it. I don't want that. So I would turn off all the lines, and we'll do our make 2Ds for the line work so that we can just overlay it on top of it, and the blue lines won't be there. Does that make sense? Okay, so that's one step. Also, the other thing that I want us to do is once you're done with that, go back to your default and drop a oh, didn't I turn that off? Oh, I gotta turn it off here. Drop a, basically let's do a make 2D of the floor plan as well. So you could do it by actually dropping a clipping plane in. So that would be a clipping plane, and you just put a little box off to the side here, lift it up to where you want to cut, turn my windows on like that. Make sure that the clipping plane is on in the top view like this so that you can see your window configuration, and then select make 2D. You don't have to worry about hidden lines on this one. Hit OK, and then there's your floor plan export. It's really quick, so it's super duper simple. That's just the extra level of line work control that I want to have for us when we move into Illustrator. Are there any questions? So you've got 3 of the hatch model underlay exports with no lines. You have 3 make 2Ds of the same views, only lines, and then you have your floor plan, only lines. So I'll give us a little more than 20 minutes to get to that point. Yes. Another, guys, another best practice is to, I'm going to get the print one on here for you too. So when you go to your raster prints, like your south elevation, and you go to file print, rather than using vector output, which actually sometimes produces geometry that you don't want, it's not the hatch, it's part of the family. Turn that off and go to raster output, and that's going to be the more pure view of the analysis itself. Also, we probably want to make sure that we take this with us as well. So for me, I'm really just going to grab that and do a file, export selected, and just keep it as an AI. So I'll just call this legend AI. Sure, I'm not worried about scale right now. And ultimately what you should have when you're ready to bring it into Illustrator is the east elevation, the legend, the plan, south elevation, west elevation, and then you're going to have your elevations as well in PDF for the graphic underlay. Good? Okay.
But each make 2D that you created, keep there on its own Illustrator file?
Each make 2D is on its own Illustrator file, yes. Does it have to be? No, but it's easier to work with.